We're back, citizens of Super Earth, with a brand new video on Helldivers 2. Today's video, we're going to take a look and see what Helldivers would look like if it was made by another games company. Mostly the ones where they have you buying skins, packs, weapons, etc. with real world money and pay to win mechanics. So like and subscribe and hit that ding dong bell for the future spreading of democracy. Recently I was playing Call of Duty Warzone, and before I even started the game, there is an ad to buy a pro pack for just under 17 quid, which is crazy. Before you even choose which mode you want to play, Battle Royale or Zombies, they first throw the Battle Pass Black Cell or other skin packs at you, prompting you to pay for them before you even start a game. It is an advertising masterclass, as the majority of people who see these ads will go straight to the store and look through the skins that are currently available. I'm guilty of doing this myself, and that's what actually prompted me to make this video, as I'm seeing more and more of this now across nearly every major online game that I play. And as you can see here, they currently have a Godzilla X Kong set of skins to buy. If you want to get the Titan Collection Kong Mechanical Hand, you need to purchase all 4 of these skin packs at the cost of 9,600 coins, which is over 64 quid. That's an entirely brand new video game that you could buy. That works out to 2 copies of Helldivers 2. And they're just skins, nothing else. This isn't just the COD franchise either. Imagine if Take-Two made Helldivers 2. It would be like their 2K games, where they have 3 or 4 different price points, and you get an extra character here, or you get the season pass, to which, we're going to determine what comes in that later. Even Ubisoft or EA, imagine if they made it. It would be even worse than what we're currently looking at with the COD franchise. Ubisoft do seem to be one of the worst companies to do this sort of thing. It's like that scene in Ready Player One, where they say they can sell up to a certain percentage of a player's field of view before they encounter a seizure. It's just insane. If one of these AAA game companies made Helldivers 2, they would find a way to monetize every single aspect of it. At the launch of the game, we would have seen things like the brand new Star Wars Outlaws game is currently charging. There's 3 different price points and a season pass, which you need to buy if you want to play all the missions at launch. Yes, that is correct. The standard title, which is purchasable for 60 quid, you need to buy the season pass if you want to play 1 locked mission at launch. Just 1. It's ridiculous. They would add all types of skins or weapon colors as well to inflate the product so they can charge the higher price. In the game, we would probably see them charging for any new updates to the ship modules, any new stratagems, and they would probably charge a monthly fee if you want to get extras, which add nothing to the game like GTA+. They would more than likely make you pay for all the superstore items with a real-world currency as well, instead of finding super credits in missions. Yes, you can buy super credits with real-world money, but you can also play missions and get super credits when you find them in missions. You can also get them then when you go through the war bonds, which you can then use this super credit to get the new premium war bonds or items in the superstore. The medals as well that we currently use in-game to buy these items on all the war bonds, which we find in-game and also receive for completing missions, those would be a separate currency altogether if one of the aforementioned companies were making this game, and you would not be able to acquire them from completing missions or even finding some in games. If you can cast your minds back to 2022, Fortnite creator Epic Games, they actually had to settle a $520 million lawsuit for designing the teen-loved game in a way that tricked kids into making extra purchases. This is just another example of the craziness of AAA game companies. To add to this, on April 17th, Mike Ybarra, who is the former president of Blizzard and former president of Microsoft, he put out this tweet where he actively tries to get people on his side to tip the developers of their games once they've completed it. Yeah, the game that you've just spent over $100 on, if you got one of the premium or deluxe versions, he wants you to tip them once you finished it. The guy lives in another world altogether. When you see his salary and when you see how much money he got when he left Blizzard, it's absolutely just insane, where he's like, oh, I've just paid $70. I wish I could give him $20 or $30 more. This day and age, no one can afford every single game they want. You know, you can't just go back to a game store and pick up a game and be like, you know what, that's secondhand, I don't mind that. I will play that and I will pay, what is it? Oh, $15. I'll buy that game, I'll complete it. Great. It's not like this anymore. This is just insane, and it does show you how these AAA game companies do think. How can we get more money out of these players who've already spent X amount on our game and crappy skins? It's ridiculous, and rightfully so, they are all now being dragged for this mindset. Arrowhead has made a game which costs 50% less than any other PS5 game at launch, with an additional $5 thrown on if you want the deluxe version. They're not charging the $30 or $50 extra that Ubisoft, EA or Activision would do. Like I said, the new Star Wars Outlaws game. It's $60, $109, then $125. Those are the three price points, which is absolutely insane. Look at Take-Two with their basketball games, their PGA Tour golf ones, the wrestling ones. Starts off $65 to $70 and it goes up then into the hundreds. It's absolutely ridiculous. I remember that if a game cost you $120, and we're going back about 10 years now, you would get a statue or a remote control car like they used to do with the COD games, or night vision goggles. You don't get any of that now. What do you get? Oh, you get a couple of extra skins and you get the season pass for 1 year. That's it. It's a joke, and it's absolutely disgusting that these games companies think they can get away with it. Let me know what you think about this down below, my fellow gamers, and I'll see you in the gaming world.